One of the greatest competitors of all time, Muhammad Ali, once stated, "I hated every moment of training, but I said to myself, don't quit. Don't give up. Train now and relive the rest of your life as a champion." Now, Michael Jordan and LeBron James are arguably the best two basketball players of all time. But many of us never got the opportunity to watch Michael Jordan play because we were still kids while he was in his prime. On the other hand, LeBron James is still playing today, and any one of us in this room can sit down on a weekly basis and tune in and watch Michael Jordan and watch LeBron James play. Today I'm going to be talking about who is the greatest basketball player of all time between Michael Jordan and LeBron James. But I need everybody to keep in mind these three things: the player's strengths on the basketball court, their leadership qualities, as well as their career accolades. Now, first up, I'm going to talk about Michael Jordan's abilities on the court. Michael Jordan was known to develop an unguardable fadeaway. Now, for those who might not know what a fadeaway is when you're playing basketball and the defender is in your face, and the only way you can get a shot off to create space is to jump backwards, fade away with a scissors kick to create enough space to get the shot off. Michael Jordan crowned this, and many people went on to emulate it after him. Also, Michael Jordan was considered one of the best of all time at his mid-range jump shot. He could pull up anywhere from the floor, and 9 times out of 10, it seemed like it would go in. Now, it is important to note that Michael Jordan was known for his defense. His defense was nonstop, aggressive, in your face. According to the web article, Bleacher Report, March of 2013, Jordan would use his athletic ability to become one of the greatest defenders this game has ever seen. Whereas to LeBron James has a rare combination of speed, size, and strength. Makes him physically dominant on a basketball court. He is able to, along with his ball handling skills, he is able to penetrate defenses and get to the basket at will. And if need be, he can kick out to a shooter for a great pass at any given time. Now that I have talked about their abilities, next let's compare the leaderships of each player. First, let me break down what makes a leader. According to the book 8 Qualities of Leadership 2014, the 8 core leadership values are potential, knowledge, social justice, competence, enjoyment, personal renewal, perseverance, and courage. Now, Michael Jordan personally, he was known for his determination, his will, and his kindness. But he also made sure he set high standards for himself as well as others on his team. He held all his players accountable. Another thing to note about Michael Jordan was his very unique style. Michael Jordan was very appealing to everybody. According to a web article, NBA.com 2018, Jordan's personal style was equally authentic as his basketball skills. There was a saying people often joked with when Jordan was in his prime, saying everybody wanted to be like Mike. Now, as for LeBron James, he is known as a leader who stands for something. A perfect example of this would be when a Fox News anchor said that the NBA players need to just shut up and dribble the ball. LeBron took it upon himself to make a stance and speak up. According to a web article, SB Nation, February of 2018, LeBron's response was, "We will definitely not shut up and dribble. I'm definitely not going to do that. I mean too much to the youth. I mean too much to kids who feel like they don't have a way out and they need somebody to look to get them out of the situation that they are in." In addition to LeBron standing up for others, he also puts his money where his mouth is. What I mean by this is he does several charity works for clubs such as the Boys and Girls Club and the After School All-Stars of America. Now that I have compared their leadership and their abilities, now I'm going to talk about their career accolades. First, Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan has been to the playoffs 13 times with a total of 14 All-Star Game appearances, 5 regular season MVP awards, and 6 final MVP awards. Michael Jordan has played in the championship game 6 times, and he's won all 6. Yes, he's undefeated in the championship. As to LeBron James, he has been in the playoffs a total of 12 times. He has 14 All-Star appearances. He has 4 regular season MVP awards, 3 final MVPs awards, and he's been to the final 8 times with a total record of 3-5 all time. Now, if you're wondering who may be leading in points or rebounds, Michael Jordan has the edge when it comes to points, blocks, and steals. But LeBron James has the edge when it comes to rebounds and assists. it is important to note that Michael Jordan is still playing and still making history in the record books. Given the points on Michael Jordan and LeBron James, it is obvious that they are in a category of elites, and we know that they will never face each other on a basketball court. So the only way to get a true idea of who is the better basketball player is to keep in mind the three elements: the player's abilities on the court, their leadership qualities, and then finally their career accolades. Now, is there any questions at this time?
Out of all the different basketball players that you could choose from for those qualities, why did you choose those two to go against each other for this?
Okay, you asked all the different basketball players that I could choose from of their qualities. Why did I choose these two players?
Yeah.
I chose these two players because I wanted to do somebody. Michael Jordan, you know, is real well known for one, but I wanted to do somebody from a past generation who I didn't know too much about, but I heard of, and then somebody who is relevant today to where I could kind of compare and contrast and get a better idea from not only my own, you know, personal knowledge, but, you know, for everybody else as well. Oh, Dylan?
What do you think about LeBron abandoning Cleveland and going to Miami?
He asked, what do I think about LeBron abandoning Cleveland and going to Miami? I think that this was nothing more than just a business decision from LeBron James' standpoint. I mean, I didn't like it. Miami, he's always been my favorite team since I was a little kid. But I didn't like it, but I ain't mad at the man. I mean, it was a business decision. He did what he had to do, and, you know, it worked out for him. So. And one memorable thought that I think illustrates the message of my speech very well is from Michael Jordan's own words. I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot, and I've missed. I've failed over and over again in my life, and that is the reason why I succeed. Thank you.